Society's relationships with sexuality and misogyny played a huge role in the Superman film. Let's talk about it. And spoilers if you haven't seen Superman. One of the things that I found very interesting in the Superman film was the way that all of the women weaponized their sexuality and used inherent misogyny that's baked into our society to their advantage. And it's done on so many levels. For Lois, obviously, Clark is not a misogynist, but he still grew up in Kansas. So unfortunately, he cannot escape some internalized misogyny that's in his brain. And that's why he's so taken aback when Lois presses him during this interview, because in his mind, he's like, this is just a cute little date. I'm gonna do this thing for my girl, ignoring the type of woman that he knows Lois is. And when he recognizes that this girl ain't nothing to play with, it gets him a little bit upset. Even while she's reassuring him during the interview, he loses his temper because he was not prepared for this. He's been an unethical journalist for so long, he was totally surprised that his girl was ethically challenging him. And we can move to more noticeable examples like Hawkgirl and her interaction with that dictator, where he underestimates her brutality because obviously, one, she's a hero, but also because she's a woman. And after playing that stupid game, he won a very stupid prize. Even the pushback that Superman gets after the full message of his parents come out is laced with misogyny. The message is sensationalized in the media. All of them focuses on the harem. And the focus is not, oh, he's trying to make an army of mini hims to take over the world. It's, oh, he's trying to take our women. And that is a textbook use of misogyny. And also the victimization of white women, which, oh my gosh, that's a totally different video. But the most satisfying weaponization of misogyny was my girl, Eve Tessmacher. Eve consistently tells Jimmy and the audience where she stands and why she's with Lex. But because of the negative stigma that comes with influencing, which it has been made popular by women taking selfies, and the fact that she's insanely beautiful, people ignore it. Even Jimmy, in his worst moment of the film, tries to act like she's not in danger when her phone cuts out. But one look at the selfies that she's taking shows that Eve was always in control and was always prepared to take down Lex. She just understood that he was a very powerful man and she had to collect evidence over a span of time to truly be free. That's very apparent in one of the selfies where we see these documents laid out perfectly underneath her. She knows that Lex will underestimate her so much that he'll let her take selfies in confidential areas. I can't even bring my cell phone in the comedy cellar. Even when it came to decrypting those selfies, which wasn't hard to figure out, it was Lois who had to tell Jimmy, stop looking at her tits and look what's behind her. Women in this story understand their place in the world and they use it to their advantage.